Hey, we're outside Kamala Harris's book event asking her supporters what they think about a former aide resigning over sexual assault. So we're basically just asking people, what is it about Kamala Harris that they really like?
I feel like there's so much about her that I like.
I think she's positive for people.
I've heard a lot about her, but I haven't actually had the chance to hear her speak.
I think she represents the new America. She's multicultural. She's a woman.
She's a lady.
I think she's a very personal person, and she advances the culture, not only as just being a woman of color, but as a nation.
Now, would you say that she is a really great advocate against the current administration on issues like Me Too?
I would say so. Yeah, I would.
Yes, of course.
Oh, she certainly is a progressive fighter.
Have you heard about the former Trump aide that actually paid off a woman for sexual assault allegations?
I've heard of a couple. I'm not sure if I've heard of the one that you're speaking of.
Trump stuff, certainly Stormy Daniels and all that, but not one of Trump's aides.
There's more of that going on here, and that needs to come out, and those people need to pay the price.
I mean, I've heard of multiple payoffs for the current president, Donald Trump, and paying off someone for an undercover, secret arrangement doesn't sound like that's presidential, and I think she'll bring light to that.
What would you say if I actually told you that Senator Harris's former aide was the one that had done that?
I would be surprised. Wow.
Okay, well, I don't think either side has a monopoly on, sexual abuse or sexual, predatory behavior.
What if it was actually one of her former aides who just resigned?
Tonight was more about introducing her new book, so I assume she's going to.
Well, she praises this guy's leadership in her new book.
Of your ability, statutorily and legally, to fire him.
Well, I mean, we need to be fair about this, right? And she ought to answer to that and sort of say, what is she doing to respond?
I mean, at the end of the day, yes, it's one of her aides, but it's also, they're an individual and they make their own decisions. So.
Yeah, but this happened back in 2017, and so this was when she was then Attorney General of California, and he was working under her in the department. And he's actually working for her, and he just resigned from her Senate office. So does that maybe change?
I mean, that shouldn't change things.
Oh, snap!
Is this going to affect how people view her in terms of the Me Too issue as a whole?
No, I think things happen, and you have to react and respond. So until I hear what her response was, I really can't judge that.
Do you think anybody's going to raise that at the Q&A maybe? Because she praised his leadership in her new book, and so...
Well, we'll see. I mean, I'm keeping an open mind here. Okay. So let's see.
It is what it is, no matter who the person is, and it should be handled as such. Yeah.
Do you think that maybe that's a question that someone should ask for her Q&A?
Most definitely. Yeah. Now that I know.
Why not?